Welcome, 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 and welcome back to Royal Psychic Live TV. Sorry, I'm a bit fuzzy there, guys. I've left all my lighting and equipment up at the studio, so I do apologise because I'm streaming from home this evening due to lockdown. So hope you're all warm and safe as it is pouring here in Sydney, down here in Liverpool. So let me know what the weather's like wherever you're tuning in from, whether you're local or from a different country, wherever you're tuning in from. Let us know what your weathers are like and whereabouts you're actually tuning in from. So tonight it is Royal Psychic Live TV. As a lot of you know, we do free live psychic and mediumship readings for the community. Now, while the lockdown's on, I thought it was a good idea to bring the show back to air. So welcome back, everybody. So please like and share our program. That'd be fantastic. And don't forget to pop your questions down. Please be direct. I do have two beautiful, amazing psychics and oracle readers in the studio this evening. This evening we'll be starting off with Sharon. Now, Sharon has just developed a beautiful intuitive develop your intuitive modern oracle deck, which she'll be talking about once we get her into the studio. She is backstage. So our programs do run every Tuesday and Thursday from around about 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So it's a 2-hour segment. So welcome. I can see all your beautiful messages coming through. So it's nice to see that you're all on board. Yay! It's good to be back. It's horrible being in lockdown. Now, I just want to get this out there. Canley Vale RSL next weekend has been cancelled due to lockdowns and the clubs are all closed, but we'll have a new date for that very, very soon. And Mind, Body, Spirit Festival has changed their dates. So it is now going to be the 30th of July to the 1st of August, I think. And then we're going to be staying in Brisbane for the 3 weeks. So we'll be doing private bookings after MBS while we're in Brisbane. And then we'll be there for ECA for 10 days. Yay! So hope everything lifts and all the restrictions lift. That'll be fantastic. Now, I'll just get Sharon up into the studio. Hopefully everything's working. Okay.
Hey everyone.
Welcome, Sharon. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you. I hope you're well.
Oh, it's nice to have you in the studio now. Everybody, my name is Angel TraShell, for those of you that don't know me or are new to the program. And this is our beautiful Sharon. Now, Sharon's going to be up first doing readings. Sharon, just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and about your oracle deck.
Okay, everyone. I'm a psychic medium, intuitive empath. So I feel spirit through my body, through my intuition inside of my body. And when I connect, I predominantly hear, so I'm clairaudient, and they give me messages, words, symbols, images, feelings, health issues, non-health issues, emotions, trapped feelings in any way, shape, or form. I use the energy that I get through my body as the hook in to make sure that I'm very connected to your auric field, and I connect to that energy etherically, and from there is where I get my answers from my higher self and spirit guides talking to your higher self and spirit guides. I recently just released my brand new Develop Your Intuition oracle cards that go along with the journal that I wrote for Develop Your Intuition. And I'm so proud to share them with you tonight. That's what I'll be doing all my readings with for you. They are on sale now for $25 for the oracle deck or $30 for the cards. You can buy them as a package for $50 plus postage. And yeah, I can't wait to share them with you, show you how to use them, and give you the intention behind which they were made to help you develop your own intuition.
Now, we'll pop that link up a little bit later, guys, so you can purchase the cards or pop a little message up there just so we can give you a shout out or we can see those comments. Okay, they are streaming through, so don't forget we're streaming off a few platforms tonight. Don't forget to hit that Yard Stream link. That way we'll see all your beautiful messages all coming into the studio plus your pictures. Okay, let's go over to all of these comments. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
There's hundreds already, it looks like.
Yeah, sorry. They're just streaming in from everywhere. There we go. Okay, let's start off with our first one from YouTube. We're just asking for cards. Greetings. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Hyacinth. Okay.
First off the rank with your beautiful card, Sharon.
Okay. The card that I've got for you is Love, which is this particular, there's two cards in this deck. One's love and one's lovers. One's about relationships and the other one's about personal development, self-love, and connection to higher self and the love of the universe. It's closely associated with Archangel Ariel, and her beautiful essence comes through to bring us courage, strength, freedom, and to understand that inner love is our greatest gift that we can give ourselves. In this love, she's showing me her lioness presence. So when she does that, I know that you have a great connection to animals. If you are not an animal healer, work with animals at the moment, it would be very beneficial to you. Animals are your signs. So when you see repetitive animals and symbols and things like that, they will be in animal form. That you need to look up the messages that they're bringing you to find out what that animal is showing you and talking to you about. And you have this great empathy with all animals, big and small. Now, as I delve deeper into the energy, they're showing me that somewhere in the animal kingdom is a little bit of fear for an animal or two. And this is part of your healing path for you to get over and to truly understand why that has come up and what the hidden message behind it is. So I want you to look at what you may be fearing from any animal party to find out what that's teaching you and what that brings up from your previous soul experiences and what you need to clear and focus on this life in order to grow moving forward. Your self-love isn't at the pinnacle that it can be, and it needs to progress and get further to truly understand that you are perfect exactly the way you are and there's no need for you to change.
Beautiful. Hi, Leonie. Hello, everybody that's jumping on saying hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being in. Everyone's saying hi, Shaz. So we've got a few there. Okay, who have we got next?
Okay.
Hi, T.
How are you, darling?
Welcome.
Okay, the card that you've got is Dreams. I associate this card with Archangel Jeremiah, and it can be two-factor, and for you it is definitely two-factor. One, I feel that you're very tired because your dreams are very energetic and you're spending a lot of time on that spiritual plane, progressing, growing, learning, and having what I call astral dreams, so that you're not getting conducive sleep. You are active in your dreams. It's tiring, can be exhausting, but they're also very energetically aligned to uplift you to the new vibration. There is a specific dream that you need to focus on and work on and start to achieve in your life. You put it on the back burner for way too long now, and it is your time to step into that energy, that vibration, and start to bring it to the forefront. Now, the number with this card is also a 4, and when that comes through and highlights itself to me, it's a 13 card, which comes back to the 4. The 4 is all about the foundational. The 4, it's like the square, right? So build the foundation of your dream solidly moving forward from this space and really own where you're taking it, what you want to do with it, and build it from there. If you start the foundation now, it is going to grow, and it's like building a apartment block, whatever it may be that you want to build. But once you have that solid foundation, that cement lining, the levels will go up and up and up. Now, it's like you have the levels of this dream about 5 stories high, and it needs to go to 20, 30 stories high. Expand the dream of what you want to do. Go out and chase it, because it's there for the taking.
Beautiful. Who have we got next? The
elephant. My beautiful symbol.
We love the elephants. Shanti.
To tune into the energy of someone coming forth for you is way too long for a simple reason. the energy and information that I'm getting for you now is that no, and they actually gave you the no card, is no, you haven't met your future husband yet. No, he's not in your sphere, and no, he is not ready to come right now. But in that, I didn't accidentally mute myself, did I?
Sorry, no, I can hear you.
That's okay. I just seen a mute button pop up. But in that, they want you to look at wisdom. Okay, so the wisdom to know when your partner is and what it is. I don't feel that you have a clear vision of what you want that future husband to be. Yes, you want a husband, but what type of husband? What do you want him to be? And this is where you need to focus on what you want out of that person. What are you expecting out of the relationship, and what are you wanting to attract in your life? And then when you become that version of self for yourself, you will then meet them. At the moment, there's emotions that are bogged down, buried down, and then you haven't healed from, so that all you would be doing is attracting like you had before. And we never want to do that because it never worked the first time. So I need you to do the healing work, the clearing work, in order to let go and decide what you deserve from a partner, what you want out of that life, how you want that life to build, and to start the foundational aspect of becoming that version of self, so you will attract someone that is equal or better than who and what you are. Yes, he is coming probably late next year at this stage. I don't feel it's any sooner than that, because there are too many other things in between that you need to do before you get to this phase of your life. Have you frozen on me, Trace? Okay. I'm going to just do a quick scroll, guys, to see if I can see anyone, because there's so many messages coming through until Trace comes back. There she is.
Yeah, I just jumped on my phone. My house power just turned off once again. It's turned off about 4 times, so I don't know what is going on. So just
no.
next, I'll just stay on my phone. Okay, are you wanting another question?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go with this one here.
Hey, Darlene, it's nice to meet you.
Sorry about that, guys. We'll have to just... I'm green.
The card that you've got, I can never work out where the camera is on my computer to line it up properly, okay? So the card that you've got is creativity. This is beautiful Archangel Gabriel, and she wants to tap into your creative spirit. As I tap into your energy and I feel your auric field, you receive creativity from external. Some people receive creativity internally in their brain. You receive it from external, so from touch, from feeling things outside of yourself, from nature, from beautiful external aspects to yourself. Using that energy and that vibration, connecting to the elementals, the fairies and things like that, will bring your creativity so much closer, so much clearer, and enable you to grow and express that so much freer than you maybe have been able to before. You have a great connection to the elementals, and I'm seeing all mystical beings like the unicorns, the fairies, the elves, the pixies, the divas, the magic realm, the growth, the expansion, the earth, everything like that in your auric field that you need to start tapping into, because I don't feel that you use it to the best of your ability. When you tap into that power, the creative force that you have for yourself, your healing, and others around you is going to exponentially grow out of this world. It is time for you to own that power and really step up to the plate sort of thing and get in and do it. You have doubted your ability for too long, and your support team is there, but it's like they just can't get through the fog. Open up to the elemental gifts that you have, use that creative energy, and I feel it's deeply healing related, and watch yourself shine. You're going to make so much difference to people when you really get connected to it, and it's your gift to the world. It's time to share it, sweetheart.
All right, beautiful. Next we have Samantha.
Okay. Samantha, as I tap into your auric field, and quite funny, they stopped and this is the card that's come up for you. I was getting a childlike essence and you've received the child card. I feel that your inner child needs healing, and as you heal that and bring that to fruition and you really delve back into connecting to that innocence of childhood and that true essence of who you are, because in growing up you've put too much pressure on your adult self and therefore you don't be free and as expressive and as connective and as loving and as open as you were when you were a child. The two need to meet together before you're going to meet someone. When you manage to bring that energy and essence together, you are going to meet the perfect match for you, and he will be very connected to his own inner child and very expressive and just a blessing for what you need. But you can't stay in the essence of where you are right now of locking down that inner child and protecting her from everything that you've had to protect her from, and then create and connect to what you need moving forward. Archangel Metatron is really great at helping us do the inner child work alongside Archangel Ariel. It's all about unconditional love, self-healing, and connecting back to that the innocence, the inner self, and that childlike behavior. When you tap into that and you really master that skill, you will attract everything that you desire, but your walls are too solid for people to break through at the moment. It won't take a lot of work and it's not going to be as hard as it sounds, but once you do it, the love that you're desiring and the connection that you want to make will literally fall into your lap.
Okay, next we have Emma.
Hey.
Hi, Emma. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you.
Okay, as I tune into your energy, Emma, when you see me clear, burp, choke, cough, whatever it may be, this is how I clear blocked emotions and problems within your emotional etheric being. It shows up as energy that releases down from the gut out, and it has to express out. So in your spiritual work, you need to focus back on your own healing of your emotions, the connection to your inner self, and the self-development. As you do that, what you're learning for self is what you will end up teaching, sharing, and spiritually awakening in others. I don't feel that the work that you have done so far is enough on the inner healing of self, and your guides are protecting you from attracting the true tribe that you're going to work with, because when we're unhealed in self, all they bring to us is people much like us, and it triggers us and activates us rather than us being powerful beings ready to share the wisdom to help them move forward. You are a natural healer, but you don't use that to the greatest ability that you have. You need to start working on clearing those hidden emotions, tapping into the center self, tapping into your solar plexus and owning that healing gift within. And as you do the work for self, I want you to start recording how you're doing it, why you're doing it, and what results that you're getting, because that is the mastery work that you are going to then share with the people that you're going to work with. You have done a lot already, but there are steps further that need to go on, and you may need external help to dig beneath the surface. It is deep down, and it's probably past life, early childhood, or very in-depth blocked emotions that need to come up, but it's for your own healing benefit that they get cleared before you start expressing your spiritual identity and healing others.
Beautiful. Okay, next we have, sorry, the power went out again. I had to jump back onto my phone. I have no idea what's going on with my power here this evening. I know it's pouring, but far out, the power just keeps blanking out, coming back on. It's terrible. Okay, let's see who we got next. Here we go. You'll have to read that, Sharon, because it's that small on my phone. I have no idea what it says.
Okay, so
Kathy Sinclair, is it?
her daughter is having legal problems. So my daughter's having to take legal proceedings around her daughter. Will she be successful? Okay. I'm a lot different to other psychics, and as I tune into the energy, the first question I ask is, can I answer this? I need your daughter to ask me that question. I don't answer third parties because it's an invasion of privacy. And yes, I know you have some substance in it and you're worried about her, but I need her energy to ask the question for me to get the truth and the answer of it. Tapping into your energy without her true permission is not something that I ethically do by my choice. So I can't tell you because I need to get it from her. Energy speaking from your vibration and your connection, I feel a happiness energy. So that is vaguely telling me that, yes, it will be successful because I don't see tears and I don't see enmity and I don't see heartbreak. But to get you the truth of the matter, I'm sorry, I can't tell you because it's an ethical boundary that I refuse to cross for my own personal reasons, and I hope that everyone can respect that.
Okay, let's see. Let's just pull her a card while you're there, Sharon.
Well,
while we've got her up on screen.
From what I got, I see happiness around her. So they're showing me a great vibration, and the card is happiness. No joke. Okay. The second card that comes behind it is manifest. If you want that as the outcome, manifest it. State to the universe that it's done in the outcome that you want and the result that you need, and allow it to appear. The vibration that I feel around you is this happiness, and it's okay. So if I feel the outcome was wrong, I don't feel that you would be happy. But I can't guarantee that happiness is associated to that outcome because I won't read a third party without their permission. It's a pure ethical boundary for myself, and I'm sorry, I won't cross it.
Okay. Emma's saying truly amazing. She loves her cards.
Yeah, I dropped them up to her the other day. It was awesome to see her too.
Okay, who we've got?
Okay, Belinda. Okay, Belinda, as I tap into your energy, I have this clearing. It's emotions trapped down inside that need to come up and healing that needs to occur for you to release things that are holding you back. Okay, the card that's come up for you is beauty. And in that's Archangel Jophiel showing us the beauty in life. Jophiel is responsible for all the sunrises, the sunsets, the intricate details in nature, the flowers, all the petals, all the beauty that we see in life. And when we lack seeing beauty in ourselves, we lack seeing beauty in the world around us and in others. And we become critical and judgmental, and it goes against the grain of who and what we are. I don't feel that you're judgmental on others per se, but you're very judgmental on yourself. Your spirit guides are saying you have to stop this. You have to stop the negative self-talk. You have to stop putting yourself down, saying you're not good enough, not being enough, whatever that may be, or not stop comparing yourself to others and stop berating yourself for things that you aren't doing and start celebrating the things that you are. You have a beautiful soul and a gorgeous energy that doesn't shine bright as it can do because you don't believe in yourself enough to go out and chase after the dreams that you need to. I want you to focus on the beauty and the essence of your soul. Stop looking at the aspect of this life alone and connect deeper to the soul, the full presence of your being. And when you do it, you'll find the truth within you of what you're capable of, where you're going, and what you need to do next. the shift in mindset when you start focusing on what you have, finding gratitude where you are, really expressing what's going on and being more beautiful to yourself will then present as things, beauty around you, receiving gifts, compliments, whatever you need to uplift you in doing that. But know that beauty plays a big presence in your life, and you have a beautiful essence that isn't being shared enough, and it's time to get back out there and share the true presence of self with the people around you.
Okay, next we have Simone.
Okay, on these lives, Simone, I don't do mediumship. I'm happy to own that it's harder for me because of the vibrational frequency that I sit on. If they come through specifically and easily, I'll draw them down, but pulling energy for mediumship for me, it takes a different vibration to what I sit in when I work with my intuition. Now, I'm not getting any specific people, but the thing that I'm getting and the card that you received is to forgive, and it's about forgiving yourself. I feel that there are unhealed emotions associated with your grief, and forgiveness needs to go a long way to yourself in order to let whatever you feel that you take responsibility for, that you've done wrong, or that you hold yourself accountable for, is not the way that they perceive things. And when you forgive yourself, you will allow yourself to allow them to come closer to give you personal messages back to yourself without the barrier. And you will see that through symbology, connection, other messages coming through. You take responsibility for a lot of things that you're not even fully responsible for. So I want you to practice the art of forgiveness for self and for others for anything that you may feel or perceive that has been done to you, against you, or with your permission or without it. And when you do this, your connection to your own intuition and that mediumship skill will bring those loved ones closer through the dream space, and the answers that you're seeking will come in that format. I keep hearing that you need to forgive yourself, but there's nothing to forgive yourself for. So what you're beating yourself up for is not a true existence of what really happened. So stop being so harsh on yourself, and when you do that, you'll find the answers that you're seeking, and you'll feel them around you much clearer than you have before.
Wow. All right, these messages, I just keep streaming out. Don't forget to click that Yard Stream link, guys. Okay, there's so many.
I know I can't keep up.
I just hope my TV, live TV and everything don't black out again. Hi, Grace.
Okay, Grace. Okay. Show me again. Okay, Grace, the card that's come for you is the Justice card. Now, this card is a direct connection to Archangel Raguel, who you may or may not know is the archangel that stands outside all the courthouses and has the scales. The message associated with it is that when we feel or connect to justice, it comes from a place of judgment of others. Now, regardless of the laws of any country or the world, nobody has true power of judgment over anybody but your own higher soul and God. They are the two people that can only review and judge us, because that is what happens at the end of life. We review of what we've been going through. Now, the work that you're going to be doing with your spirit guide is helping people to understand and to stop judging others. There is no justice in revenge or getting back at someone or having something bad done to us, whatever it may be. They're all lessons in life, but they're all lessons that our soul has chosen to go through one way or another. And the people that perpetrated them against us volunteered to be the person that did that to us for us to learn those lessons, as they're the only way our soul knows how. So I want you to look at, with your guide, what justice or what judgment parts of your life you need to reframe, refocus, or change moving forward, or how you're going to be passing on those messages to others. Because I don't think it's all just about you, but also about the people that you're helping to understand that there is no true justice until the end of life, if that makes sense.
Beautiful. Next we have Anne. Hello, Anne. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Anne. I'm so sorry for your daughter's loss. Okay, there's a lot of heartache around this and a lot of fear and just the feeling of loss, which is normal around grief and the loss of losing someone that I feel is very quite young. Okay, but in it, the energy around it is to always know that love conquers everything. And all you can do is love yourself and those around you to know that it's not going to be the same outcome in any way for them moving forward. And there's no responsibility to be taken for what has happened. It just happens in life. That's the way, that's their path, and there's no choice we have around it. Now, it's in that love and the beautiful blessing that they're going to take forward from this scenario that is going to shape who they are. They need to concentrate on loving themselves, forgiving themselves and others around them, so they don't have this tragedy affect their life and change it from the pathway that they're set on. In grief, our biggest fear is that we're going to die ourselves. And the only conquer for any sort of fear, once again, is love. So love them, cherish them, show them how kind and special they are, and help them heal and keep their hearts open so that this loss doesn't close off them to other people. It won't take too long for them to get back to their normal selves. Grief doesn't need to hold us forever. Sometimes it can, but I don't feel that they're going to hold on to it for a long, long time either. It's not something they'll ever forget, but they'll come to peace with it.
Okay. Okay, hello, Donna. Is it Donna?
All
Hi,
right,
Donna.
babe. It's about a daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like to pull you up a little later, Donna.
The other girls might do it. It's just a personal thing for me, okay? It's just a purely personal choice that I make not to do it. And I don't judge anybody else that does. That's okay. If they can do it, I personally just can't do it. But I'll happily read Nathan.
Oh, where did Nathan go?
I don't know. That's him.
Playing funny buggers.
Okay, Nathan, the energy that I got from this straight away was this overwhelming, yes, there's so much pride and so much pleasure in who and what you are. And it's all about the intentions that you set with yourself, your relationship, and the way that you intend to be and act as a father. I feel that you have grown so much, and you make sure that you do all the things that you choose to do for self, not necessarily just chosen from the opposite of what you've been taught, but chosen from the way you've seen the way things work and the choices that you make in life. These powerful intentions that you set create the family that you've always wanted, and your kids are growing up happy and healthy and proud of who you are, and you're making them proud of themselves. Continue to love them, continue to set these intentions and to be the man that you've always wanted to be. And the energy and love coming from your dad is powerful, and his pride doesn't begin to explain it, because you made this choice. There were different options that you could have gone down, but this was the choice that you made, and it was through the power of intention that you honor it and you keep it as beautiful as it is.
Okay, next we have Andrew. Does it come up?
Yep. Okay, Andrew.
Now I'm just going to close my back door because the dog's just come in and left the door wide open and it's freezing.
That's okay. Okay. Andrew, the card that you've got for your relationship is the no card. Now, no can mean a lot of different things, but in this scenario, they're talking about your relationship needs to pivot. It cannot continue as it is. I don't like the word problems, but there are issues within it, and communication is a big key, as well as open, honest standpoints of stating what you need and what you expect and what is required from both parties. If adjustments aren't made, then no, the relationship's not going to stay together, because it can't continue on the path that it's on. But if you pivot, make these adjustments, commit, and work together to come to that understanding, that connection, and that healing choice, then yes, it can get better. The next question that I ask in my head is, are you willing to put in the effort? And they once again say no. But that's your choice. You need to decide, are you willing to do the work required to bring it back together? And if not, there's little chance of survival for it.
Okay, Pam would love a card from YouTube. Thanks for subscribing.
Hey, Pam. How you doing? The card that you've got is Power from Archangel Metatron, and this card comes when they want you to stand in your power and to know your own boundaries, your own lines in the sand, and to know the gifts that you have inside of yourself to share with others. A lot of people can misconstrue the word power, but in this essence, the power of self is making choices for what you want, what you'll accept, what you'll give out, what you'll receive, and so forth. So the reciprocity of what you're giving needs to come back the same. So how you treat others comes back to you, yin yang, everything like that. In your power stance and standing tall within yourself, and when you own who you are, you attract everything that you want: abundance, love, health, happiness, everything that you need. But you must come from that powerful place of confidence, of love, of beauty within yourself, so that you can bring it back into your life the way that you need it. Okay, stand tall in your power, know your boundaries, know your restrictions, know what you need, and it will come back exactly the way that you need it to. Don't abuse that power to diminish others, but if you stand in it from the strong point of knowing what you want and asking for it clearly, yes, the universe will deliver it.
Okay, next we have Renee.
Okay, Renee.
Good evening, Renee. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, Renee, when I tune into your energy, I'm getting itchy on my forehead in my third eye area, and it's across the whole essence of the forehead, which shows me that your third eye is quite large, but I don't feel that the flutter isn't there and it's not open. So the third eye is a bit closed and there's pressure across it. And when we shut down our third eye and we're not seeing beyond what's right in front of us, life can become very difficult. It can create headaches and things like that. So there's pressure around your third eye for it to release, to see beyond what's right there. When we do this and tap into that beautiful energy, we start to see symbology, colors, all different things, and messages from our spirit guides become so much clearer, and the clarity that you find in life for where you're going, what you're doing, and the visions that you create to manifest your desires make life simple and easy. Tap into this energy of your clairvoyancy, of your third eye, and open that chakra completely so that you can see the dream of the life that you're creating and where you want to go. Okay. My eyes also getting quite itchy on the left-hand side, and that's showing me that you're not looking intuitively enough outwards for what you need. So open your eyes, look beyond what's right in front of you, widen the peripheral vision, do a 360 circle, and look all around to find out what it is you need to focus on, where you're going, and to broaden the vision of your life, of what you're creating.
Next, we have Elizabeth.
Okay. Hey, Elizabeth.
Good evening.
Okay. Elizabeth, you've also got the power card, and I wasn't sure it was right, and it came out twice. In this, I feel that, you know, the old-fashioned saying, more power to you? That's what I can hear in my head. So someone saying, more power to you. This is what you need to take on board for you and your family, is to give yourself more power to choose what you want, how you react, what you're creating, what you accept, what you don't accept, and so forth. And it's in that power circle that you're creating in your family and the movement going forward that you manifest greatness and bring about the abundance, love, gratitude, hope, peace, whatever it is you want to create and bring into your life. Now, power isn't something you've ever truly strived for, and it isn't necessarily a word that you think of when you think about what you're creating. But when we create and manifest from a place of power, that is when our dreams become so much easier, the vision becomes so much clearer, and everything starts to fall into place. So step into the power essence of yourself, of your guides, of your soul, and ask clearly for what you want, and the universe will just deliver it the way that you need it. There's nothing that you can't do from that power standpoint.
Okay. Next, we have Denise.
Okay, Denise. Okay, Denise, the card that's come for you is mindset. I feel that you've been working on your mindset for a long time, and it's showing me that you can instantaneously change it. It's something I've been working on, so I can feel the essence of that. No, that doesn't serve me. This is what I choose to think instead. In doing that, they just want you to keep remembering that some of the thoughts that you are changing keep coming back. So you're thinking the same thing, but you go, no, I'm not going to think that. I choose this instead. When it repeats like that, it's for you to understand and work out what it's trying to teach you. So when it comes up or anything like that pops up for me, the first thing I do is, what is this teaching me? What do I need to learn? I want you to take on this process and ask yourself, what is that essence teaching you? Or why are the same people turning up? Or why are you getting told that same story from many different people? Because there's a lesson in it for you to grow from. tune into the power of that, because that is showing you next steps of where you're going and what you're creating moving forward. Sometimes just swapping it over without learning the lesson behind it doesn't complete the cycle for us, and it just keeps coming back. It's like we repeat anything that we don't learn properly the first time. You do not want to get it back into old cycles and patterns of repeating harsh lessons when you've worked so well to bring your mindset, the peace that you've created within it. So much pride for what you've done and to keep going, but take it that extra step further, and it can only get stronger from here on out.
Beautiful. Lovely readings. Loving your cards.
Thank you. Hi, Gina.
Welcome. Good evening.
Okay.
Please have a reading.
Gina, you had sort of two cards flip, and then the top one flipped over first, and the top one is manifest. And then the second card that they said, I want this too, is love. Okay. Manifesting is the art of asking the universe for what we want and then bringing it to fruition. And the greatest power on earth and the greatest emotion on earth that we create everything from is a space of love. Now, you can take this however you want it. You may be manifesting love. You may be manifesting self-love. You may be manifesting love of life, love of job, love of work, love of anything. But your manifestation must start with love. And in order to manifest better and to create the power of manifestation to make it work so much faster for it, we must love exactly where we are, where we're at, who we are in this present moment, and love our life exactly as it is so we can manifest better. And we do that through gratitude. So I want you to find gratitude for everything that you have right now and manifest everything from your heart space. Whatever your heart space tells you that you can create, regardless of how big and out there and expansive and how out of the world possibility the dream is, if you manifest it from your heart space, you will achieve it. You don't manifest enough because you don't think that you can become everything that you need to be. Okay? Yes, you can. If you can think it, you can see it, you can feel it, you can create it, and you're the only one that can, because no two people will ever have the same vision or the same essence moving. Manifestation, dream, vision, whatever you want to call it, same goal in life moving forward, because there are no two people on the planet, whether they're twins or anything like that, who live the same life. They all live different lives through choices and through their own inner intuition and their dreams. But I want you to manifest anything that you want from that space of love and allow the universe to bring it to you. But please dream bigger.
Sorry, they were popping up.
That's okay. I was going to did them ones already.
Linda.
I think that wasn't the question. I do a different question for her. Yeah, I recognize the energy.
Oh, yeah, you did. Earlier, yes, you did. Trent. Hi, Trent.
How you going, Trent? Okay, so when I read this question, the answer I get is yes. The card that you've come up is going to sound very strange, but it makes a lot of sense to me, so I explain it to you. The card you've got is memories, okay? And it's about Archangel Zadkiel telling us that cherished memories are forever. So obviously somewhere in your past, you've had a cherished relationship that you found great comfort in. And at the time, it was great while it was there. And however that relationship, whether it was something that you were in, whether you seen it from somebody else, whether it was what you grew up in, whatever it may be, I want you to tap back into the feeling of that memory. It's from that memory and finding comfort in where you've been that you will know whatever you want to attain can be attained again. I feel that you have a block in yourself in attracting the relationship that you're looking for because you're not focusing on how you've seen it before. Now, this memory doesn't have to be a personal experience memory. A lot of people think we can only manifest from our memories. I want you to think back to whatever relationship, whether you read about it, watched a TV program, a movie, whatever it may be. Tap back into the memory of the love, of the essence of the relationship style, the beauty of what you want. Feel into that emotion and manifest the new love into your life from that space. Okay? Find the cherished moments of what you need so that you know what you want to create. Because I don't think that you're asking for exactly what you need because the picture isn't clear enough. And the universe won't deliver to us something that we're not got great clarity on, because I'd rather deliver nothing than the wrong thing. You're adamant about what you don't want in a relationship, but I want you to get adamant about what you do want in that relationship, and it comes from your memories.
Okay, we've only got about 10 more minutes with Sharon, guys. And then we've got...
Oh, I'm out of breath.
And then we've got Tracey coming into the studio from the Oracle room.
Okay, Christine.
Hi, Christina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Okay, Christina. I've just drawn a card for you, and it's the masculine card. Now, I have a masculine and a feminine card in this deck because it's about energy and it's the yin-yang balance of everything, same as I have a yes and a no card. The minute I drew it, I started getting tingles in the back of my crown, and this is where I receive when my guides want to communicate with me, they tingle through my head, and that's how I know that they want me, and then I take time to meditate and connect. This is showing me that you have a male guide that wants to give you the guidance that you need, and you need to connect to him through your meditation and through your visualization process. When you meditate, I don't feel that you hear or see as clearly as you want to, and therefore the message isn't coming through. They are showing me you need to sit down at a desk, close your eyes and meditate, get a pen, a blank piece of paper or a notebook, and scribe. Okay, you will channel write your messages from your guides. This gentleman wants to work with you, but he won't push you. If you put in the effort to communicate with him, he will put in the effort to give you the answers that you're seeking. You ask for this guidance from other people, but they can't give you, it's like you're going to them for them to tell you what to do, and that's not what your guides want you to do. They want you to work out what you want to do for yourself. And as I say this, the tingles get stronger and stronger in my head. Okay, and it's coming over this left-hand side of your third eye as well. So there's feminine energy coming through your visualization. So when you look at your signs, symbols, and things like that, think of the feminine essence of the symbology, but listen to the masculine guidance from the guide that's giving it to you.
Okay. Hi, Gail.
Hey, Gail.
Hey, Sharon. Reading, please.
So you've got the happiness card, Gail. Now, it says that happiness is a choice, and you're allowed to choose to be happy and to create your own happiness in life. Now, I'm getting itchy in my back when I do this, and I get itchy in my back for a number of reasons, but this energy feels equal on both sides, and therefore that shows me that energetically you have some angel wings around you. Okay, so we feel them come through our back and know that angels are blessing us with this happiness. Sometimes you doubt you're allowed to be happy because you feel that when you're happy that the only thing that can happen is something can go wrong. I want you to trust the happiness that you're creating, because it's the choice that you make to be this way. A lot of people create unhappiness because that's a choice they make to be that way, because they don't trust and things like that. Your happiness is a building and a foundation from your choices, your mindset, your actions, of everything that you do in your life. And I want you to stay in this vibration because it's bringing you what you need. Okay, don't allow others to judge you for being happy, and even happy in situations where most people wouldn't find happiness is okay, because that's allowed for you moving forward. Okay, we all choose to react and to do things differently depending on where we are in our lives and what choices we make, what lessons we've learned, and how we choose to react. Like, some people can be triggered and they'll react with anger. Some people can be triggered to things. And I think it's when people trigger me, it's a great happiness thing for a lesson of growth. I don't even react to it. I just sit there and analyze and go, what is this going to teach me? Where is it going to take me? I want you to use your happiness and the choice that you make to be happy to be the greatest gift that you can bestow on anyone around you.
Beautiful. Okay, let's make this your last reading, Sharon.
Thank you, everyone.
Bingo. I've liked and shared. Please have a general reading. Am I going to find?
Okay, Adrian, the card that you've got is the first card in the deck, which is abundance. Now, you're also asking, or if I'm going to find love. Abundance means everything, okay? We have an abundance of love, we have an abundance of health, we have an abundance of wealth, we have an abundance of everything in life. And abundance comes from the grateful state of who and what we are. Now, the abundance of love that you have is that you give out love freely to everyone. You are a very loving person. People come to you for love because you're so beautiful, supportive, and nurturing, and that is exactly what you're attracting back. The thing with it is, they're telling me, and I can understand this from my own perspective because I lived it and I had to learn it, is you sometimes can't receive love back, or that generous kindness, compassion, and everything back to self, because you're so used to people treating you like crap. And that becomes our norm. And then when someone's really kind to us, that freaks us out. This person that you're going to attract is going to have an abundance of love like you do. And you're going to share it together, and it's going to be a beautiful blessing and a growth and awakening for you. Make sure that you receive it with open arms, because it's everything back to you that you've already given out to everybody else.
Beautiful. So thank you so much for those beautiful readings this evening, Sharon.
Pleasure, everyone. Thank you. Did you freeze up again, love?
Sorry, guys, the power went again. Okay, so let's see. I'll bring our next guest up into the studio. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I keep losing everything, and the power went out again. This is just fantastic. Okay, let's bring... Hi, Tracey. How are you?
Hello, darling. I'm well. How are you?
So sorry about that. My power, for some reason, it's been a big storm, and the power just keeps cutting out. So I keep flipping from my phone back to the computer, back to my phone. So I do apologise to everybody that's watching this evening.
Doesn't matter.
Well, we're still streaming, so that's the main thing.
That's right. My power's fine so far, touch wood. Careful what you wish for, right?
That way. So welcome again, once again, for joining us again. So this is Tracey, everybody. Now, this is Tracey from the Oracle Room in Adelaide.
Yes.
Now, she's a beautiful Oracle reader. She reads from many decks. So just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, Tracey.
Oh, where do I start? So been doing this for a very long time. Started reading when I was about 15, so that's only been a couple of years. But no, I've been doing this professionally for, I know, about 5 years now, I guess. I do use oracle cards. So today I've got to always bring a couple of different decks. So I've got spellcasting, which is one of my faves. And I also have the Wicca Oracle as well, another one of my faves. Yeah, I work with spirit guides, I work with angels, claircognient. Sometimes I just know things. Visual, so I see visions, hear things. Yeah, so I use lots of different gifts, I guess, to get your messages across. Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring up our first one for this evening.
Awesome.
Okay.
Lovely.
Let's see if I can get this working on my phone. I think it says Grace.
Grace, yes. It says, may I get a general reading? Yeah.
It's working for me at the moment.
Whatever works, honey. It's all good. It's all good. All right, Grace. Cards of guidance for Grace, please. So I have two. I have the first one that's come out. I'll just show you that. The glare's a bit crappy, but that says clarity. So I kind of feel that you've been at a crossroads lately and everything's kind of getting on top of you. You've had some big decisions that have to be made. And I kind of feel that you're getting a lot of interference from outside opinions. Everybody else is trying to put their 2 cents in. And I think it's kind of hindering you more than helping you. So I think once you can step back from that noise and work out what it is exactly that you want, you've almost got to turn your brain off to get these answers and start feeling with your body what's right for you. We're all born with intuition, so we all have those gut feelings and that intuition will come through strong. Just listen to that. Turn off everything else and get your own clarity, okay? Second card that's come for you is good luck. So know that whatever decision you make, as far as these big decisions that are in your life at the moment, know that they are the right ones for you, okay? You will be making the right decision as long as you feel what's right rather than by what everyone else is telling you, okay? Now, bottom of the deck for you is closure. So once you've made the decision, you're going to know what's right. You'll be able to move on quick sticks and just know that you've done it right. Okay, you've made the right choice. I hope that helps you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Next we have Amy.
Amy, anything for me? Look, there's always something for everyone. There's always something.
Of course there is.
So I just pull some guidance. So the first card that's come for you, sorry, that glare is terrible. That's freedom. I just feel like, again, it just seems to a lot of people that I've been reading for lately, so I don't know if it's the energy that's in the air or what it is, but I just feel like people are trapped within their own thoughts and within their own selves at the moment. And I think that's got a lot to do with like the environment that we're living in, the changes that we have to go through with lockdowns and all those kinds of things. But I just feel that you're on the brink now of freedom, and that's just releasing thoughts, right? Getting out of your head and making it's just moving forward, but you're getting out of your head, and that's what's most important. Second, or two actually came together. So this one came out first, which is courage. Courage is a massive thing. Change is scary for everybody. Not everyone likes to embrace it. But usually when we are trying to move forward and change our direction, we get all this fear and anxiety. But when it's really important to us, right? It's because that courage that inner strength is going to drive you forward. Now, I've put that back in and shuffled, I promise, but the closure cards come out again. So again, it's all about you knowing what's right for you, being able to move forward, getting out of your head and actually putting your thought processes into action so that you can move forward. I hope that helps you.
Beautiful. Let's go with dun, 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 dun. Let's see how long I stay online for before I jump back on the phone.
We'll see. Should we time it? All right, Wendy, guidance. They're telling me to go to this deck, so I'm just going to quickly change.
I know what you like, darling.
I can't help it. They just tell me what I need to do. Sometimes I do as I'm told, only sometimes. It's not often. Okay, Wendy, I have the gratitude card. So gratitude can be a hard thing to grasp. You know, so we're people, and we're taught or conformed to always look for the negatives in things, always looking at what we still don't have and what we still have to achieve. Sometimes we just got to take a look at it from a different perspective and actually look at what we already have and look at how far we've already come. Okay. I think you're really hard on yourself, Wendy, and I kind of think you need to give yourself a bit of a break. Second, the bottom of the deck for you is the broom. So this is about cleaning up things that are no longer serving you. And this is a big part about gratitude. Once you realize, you know, and look at things that we don't need in our life anymore, and we can get rid of that, we open up the door and we have room for all of this new stuff. Okay, so we've got room to let things in. They're telling me to pull this for you as well. This is the fox. Now, when people see a fox, they think of a sly animal. They think, you know, sneaky. But that's not the case. A fox is very, very smart, and it's very strategic. So what this card is saying to you, Wendy, is that to do things and to look at things differently, you've got to change your strategy. You've got to start looking at things differently, start changing your perspective. And that's why this gratitude card is so important. Start looking at things that you have, right? And just... There's always someone worse off than us, right? And it's very easy to kind of wallow and think, oh, you know, why me? And I think, why not me? You know, we're all equal. But yeah, I just think you've got to start looking at things very differently from a different perspective. And I think once that works and once that starts, your perceptions will change very, very quickly. I do, however, hear that so I can hear you talking negatively about yourself, and self-talk is very important. So I just need you to start being a little bit kinder to yourself, Wendy. Okay, start talking to yourself nicely. You've got a really lovely energy, and I just wish you would treat yourself as nicely as you treat everybody else. I hope that helps you.
Beautiful. Next we have...
Anne, may I ask if you have seen an improvement in my health in the next month, or anything you see? I instantly go to the chest, and I have issues breathing. So I don't know if you've got issues in your chest, but I'm finding it really hard to breathe. I do see that there will be an improvement. I just feel that this is kind of going to be dragged out a little bit longer than hoped, but there is improvement. I'll just pull some cards for you. Cards of guidance, please, on Anne's Hill. Thank you. So the first card I have is community. And I kind of feel that you feel like you have to battle and fight on by yourself. But I really need you to start reaching out and reaching out to your family and friends and to your community. I need you to know that it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help, okay? It actually takes strength, courage, and bravery for you to go, I need some help, or to accept help. You don't even have to ask, but to accepting is exactly the same. I do feel, as I said, your health will improve. It's just going to take a bit longer than you first thought or hoped. But I can hear like tablets rattling in a little container. So maybe have a look at your medication if you're on some, and if you're not, maybe you need to be. So maybe a second opinion might be the way for you. I was going to say Wendy, but that was the last lady. This is Anne. Oh, and look, now we have the cauldron. So this is about doing things quickly, and it's about, no more procrastinating. I think maybe a second opinion is really needed. So I hope that helps. Get that second opinion quick.
Okay, thank you very much. Next we have Ethel. Hi, Ethel. How are you? Sharon's gone, but you've now got Tracey and Tracey. Welcome,
yes.
welcome.
Nice. Double trouble. No, we do have a lot of fun when we're together, I must say. All
Yes,
right.
we do.
Message for Ethel. As soon as that message came up, there's a man that walked straight through my lounge room and he's standing next to me. He's an older fellow, and it's almost like he's been waiting for you to have your question up. Yeah, he's an older fellow. He was quite the gentleman. He's showing me the initial F, like it's a short name like Fred or Frank. It's a very short name. But I can smell flowers, so he's sending you love. Whoever this person is, Ethel is sending you love. And he's showing me war medals. He's going like this at his chest, and he's showing me war medals. Okay, I'm just going to pull some cards for you. Okay, perfect. So, first one that came out is finding, and it's come with manifestation. So know that whatever you're trying to manifest, it's on its way because it's coming to you. There is actually 3 parts of manifesting. Oh, I can still smell the love, actually. It's nice. I can smell the flowers. But, yeah, there's 3 parts of manifesting, and it's very important that we know about these 3 steps. The first part is knowing exactly what it is that you want and being very, very precise. Okay. Second part, which is probably the most important, it's knowing your worth, and it's believing wholeheartedly that you deserve and you're worthy of having anything that you're trying to manifest. Okay. And then the third part is living like you've already got it. So believing in it that much that you can see it. I see a new car. So I don't know if you've been looking at a new car, but I see a new car. I can smell the leather. But if that's what you're trying to manifest, Ethel, or someone around you is trying to manifest a new car, you've got to envision yourself already driving it. Okay, I'll just pull you another card. So this is answers. This is about your connection to your guides and knowing and using your connection and your gifts accordingly to communicate. I actually think this person, I don't know if it's Frank or Fred, very short F, but he's around you all the time, and I think he's actually trying to communicate with you. And he's a bit of a joker. I see him playing with things and moving things in the house. So I don't know if you lose keys or things like that, but he moves things, and he's just trying to get your attention. So just talk to him like he's already in the room, because he is. I hope this helps you.
Beautiful. Next we have Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany.
Ooh, I love reading. Nice.
Nice. Mixing it
Everyone
up.
Everyone needs a bit of love in their life, don't they?
100%.
Yeah. I just feel like you're kind of blocking yourself, Tiffany. Like, again, I can hear, it's not real negative, but it's not real great self-talk either. I feel like you put yourself down a bit, and like your self-worth's a bit low. Like you keep hearing things like, oh, I don't deserve it, and I'll never find love, and all of this kind of thing. Like you feel like you don't deserve it. Can I just say that that's not true? We all deserve love and happiness. Oh, look at that. Beauty's come out. You need to start looking at yourself differently. You need to start looking at yourself the way that your kids look at you, or the way that your parents look at you. And you need to start really expressing those parts of you that everybody else can see and that everybody else really loves about you. You really start to let them flow through. Bottom of the deck for you is family. So I do see someone coming into your life. It's quite quick, actually. It's before the end of the year. But I do see that there will be someone in your life, because they're showing me Christmas trees. So that's the end of the year for me. I think you might already know this person, actually. It's like a friend of a friend. So I don't know if you're going to be set up or whether you've met them in passing already. But I do feel that there is someone coming for you. Oh, look at that. Commitment came out as well. So just know that this one's going to be a bit of a keeper. It's not like this person isn't your normal type either. They're quite different to what you would normally be attracted to. But he's quite the comedian. He's going to make you laugh. You can hear laughing. So, yeah, definitely coming by the end of the year. I hope that helps you.
Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Joanne?
Can I have a reading, please? Yes, you can.
Welcome.
Okay, cards.
Please like and share our program, guys. That'd be fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. And maybe share it as a watch party so all your friends can hop on board as well.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yes. Joanne, first card that's come out for you, love, is boundaries. Okay. I kind of feel you're just letting people take advantage. Or no, it's not that you're letting them, but you're just so giving and kind. But you've just got to make boundaries, because I do feel people are taking advantage of your kindness. And you keep saying yes, even when you want to say no to everything. So really, it's really imperative that you start setting these boundaries and start sticking to them. Okay, I can just say people aren't gonna like the change in you, because they're so used to just you saying yes and doing everything that they ask of you. But yeah, these boundaries are huge, babe, and that you've really got to start setting them now. Okay, I have a new beginning for you with fertility. I think I can see a project that you've been working on for quite a while and that you've been trying to make come true. They're telling me January, so I think you've still got a little bit of time. But this, I don't know if it's a business or whether it's, but it's something that's very important to you. And they're showing me dollar coins, so it's to do with work. So I think you may have some new opportunities coming up for you in January. But please just start these boundaries now, okay? Because this is really imperative for you to move forward and to move and to get into that place of happiness that you've been trying to get to for a while. I think you'll find it a lot easier once you have these boundaries in place.
Okay, next we have Nikki.
Nikki, hello, Tracey. Might have a general. You can, but I've got to go to this deck. I've actually got two more over there just in case, because you never know. You just don't know.
Yeah, never know.
No, you don't. Okay.
You've never got enough decks. Never.
No. Oh, I was in the shed the other day and I'm like, oh, what's in that box? I had a big storage, like plastic storage container, and I've opened it up and it's full of decks of cards. And I'm like, oh, there they are. Forgot I had them. In mine. All right, Nikki. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to go through and see what's in there. So, Nikki, first card for you, honey, are the horses. And this is all about nurturing. Okay, so I need you to start nurturing yourself. I need you to start making yourself a priority, start putting your wants, your needs and your desires first. It can be really hard. I see like kids and that they want this and it's dinner time and they're hungry, and your house kind of sounds like mine. Always someone wanting something, and you're always putting yourself and your wants, your needs last so that you can make everybody in the house happy. But I feel really drained and I feel really tired, kind of feel like I need a rest, okay? So I need you to really start looking after yourself. I don't know if it's you that's getting the headaches a lot, but someone around you is getting lots of headaches, and I can feel my bite the tension in my neck, and it's all coming on this side. Yeah, I just need you to start looking after yourself. And I think that's why the shoulders are up all the time. It's just stress and tension. So just have another card. Here. Again, we have gratitude. So I understand how hard it can be when, you're so busy and you're running around after everybody else. And I actually set reminders on my phone because at 4:30, I hate 4:30 because that's, oh, Mum, what are we eating for tea and what am I eating? And it's always my job, right? But I set a reminder on my phone. I am grateful because I think, I've got people in my house that I have to cook for. I've got plenty of food in the house because, kids were driving me crazy. And it was just those little steps with the gratitude that kind of got me through it, and it made me look at things very differently because we are blessed. We've got a house, we've got family, we've got food. So... yeah. Anyway, I hope that helps. Just start looking after yourself, honey. And lots of gratitude.
Next is another Nikki.
Hey, lovely.
It's a double up.
Nice. Love to hear if hubby and I will move. Oh, see, as soon as that came up, I can see a big budget truck and moving boxes. You're definitely moving. But it's a lot colder than where you are now. I'm not sure where you are or where you're moving to, but it's a lot colder. But I see property as well. So, you know, not heaps of acreage or anything like that, but just ready to move. I'll just pull you some cards. The cards of guidance for Nikki. Oh, look, I've got transformation. Beautiful. So this move is it's not just about changing your location. It's about changing your whole life. And I think this has been coming for you guys for a while. This is what you've wanted. So, yeah, definitely going to move. It's not this year, though. I think it's more next year because it's not that close. Second card I have for you is reflection. So this is thinking long and hard about what you need to do, what you need to organise, looking at what it is that you really want and where you want to go and what you want to get out of this move, okay? I just feel it's a whole new start. And again, they're showing me dollar coin, so I don't know if you're moving for work, but either way, bottom of the deck is cornucopia, so this is wish fulfillment and happy endings. So this is definitely the right move for you. Love and light to you, Nikki. Hope it all goes well.
Beautiful. Next we have.
Oh, Stefan. I know Stefan very well.
Hi, Stefan. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, welcome, buddy. Hi, Tracey. Lately, I've constantly been getting sick quite frequently. Do you pick up on anything that might be spiritual, sinister? Oh, Stefan. I do feel that you hold yourself back a lot, hey, because you're very intuitive and you're very connected, but I feel you block that a lot. You get this from your mum. And you're actually, everyone on your mum's side is quite connected and quite spiritual. I just don't want you to be afraid of it because I'm getting lots of headaches here on the top of my crown, which means that, you know, you try not to block it out so much. I know it can be scary, and I preach it like a religion. You really need to start meditating. All right, you need to take a step back, reconnect with yourself, ground yourself. And I honestly think this has got a lot to do. I think it's the blocks, honey, that's kind of keeping you not unwell, but it's just keeping you. Yeah, just feel you really blocked. I'm going to pull you some cards, honey. Oh, look, this is sacrifice. All right, you're very busy. You're constantly on the go. You need to slow down. And you need to give some things up for you to be able to get the rest that you need, love. And I do think that's one of your biggest problems is that you're so busy and that you're constantly on the go and that you're starting to get run down a little bit. I know what you're thinking and it's about work. But look, you've got the money, which is abundance, okay? So work's only going to get busier for you, love. So it's really important now that you make these boundaries for yourself and make sure that you're looking after yourself, okay? And I do think a lot of your illness is because you're running yourself ragged and you're running yourself down. But I think once you take time to say meditate and unrelease all of these blocks and unblock everything, I think you'll be on the mend, love. So love and light to you, Stefan. Jason will see you on Saturday. Dave Walsh. Hey there, beautiful.
Hey, Dave. How are you? Pull Dave out of camera.
Sorry, just have a mouthful of tea. Oh, someone's not speaking their truth, so I'm not sure if it's Dave. But, yeah, as soon as his picture came up, I'm like all dry in my throat and I feel a bit blocked. All right. Let's have a look, Dave. Oh, look.
Anything about moving.
All right, so the first card I have, this is soul lessons. I almost feel like you're running away from your problems. I don't think I think you will move, but I don't think moving's going to be the solution that you're looking for, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just kind of feel like you're almost trying to run away from your problems. Don't mean any disrespect by that. Moving's not going to sort the problem for you. Okay. Next card I have for you is the door, which is the gateway. So yes, it's going to lead you to new opportunities and it could lead you to bigger and better things. I just kind of need you to clean up your loose ends before you move, if that makes sense. All right. Now they're telling me to pull the bottom card. So this is about truth coming out and removing masks. I think you know that moving's not going to be the solution that you're hoping for. It will help, but it's not the solution. I just need you to make sure you tie up all your loose ends before you leave. I hope that helps. Sonia Roberts.
Thank you. Next we have Sonia Roberts.
Look at that little bubby.
Please.
Bless. No, I've got to go back to these cards. Okay, cards of guidance. Oh, look, commitment straight away. So this is all about your family. This is lovely. So I don't know if you've been having, not doubts, but I kind of feel like almost like there's a rough patch in your life at the moment and it's not quite going as smoothly as it has been. I just want you to know that everything will get worked out okay. I do feel that one of you is being a bit stubborn and a bit stuck in your ways, and there's no flexibility. But I think that kind of has to change for this to work out okay. Second card that's come out for you is career. So I'm not sure if you're having issues at work, and this is where the stubbornness is. I just need you to know that it will get sorted. And I think it's you that needs to speak your truth, because I'm still really scratchy. I feel like you're not standing up for yourself and you're not letting out what you feel. Holding it in is not going to help either. Yeah, putting stuff under the carpet just doesn't get it sorted. I think you really need to stand up and start speaking your truth. But I feel like you're worried that you're not going to be listened to, or that you're going to be talking on deaf ears. Regardless of that, I need you to stand up and speak your truth anyway. Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tracey. Next we have
worry. Crystal. When do you think you're getting my true life partner? And could you please tell me about his personality?
Nice mixed range of readings you're getting this evening.
Yeah. All right, Crystal. Cards of guidance for Crystal, please. No, that's too many. Thank you. Oh, look, I have new beginnings. Sorry, that glare's terrible. So new beginnings has come straight out. You've been trying to manifest this new person for a while. They're showing me September. End of September. So I don't think you actually know this person. I don't think you've met this person yet. But the freedom cards come out under new beginnings. So this is going, not only is it a new beginning, but it's like a clean slate. It's like everything that you've known before, every other relationship's not going to matter. This is the one. Again, they're showing me September, the end of September. Let's have a look for traits for this person. This person's really cool. They're going to put you first. This is going to be like no relationship that you've ever had before. This person's very nurturing. They're always going to put you first, full of compliments. Not so it's going to make you uncomfortable or anything like that, but it's just going to be continuous, and he's always going to be trying to build you up and hold you up, and he's really going to put you on a pedestal. It's really nice, actually. But, yeah, they're showing me end of September. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Our next person is Rebecca.
Ooh. Rebecca. Hi, ladies. I'm new here. Well, welcome. I've liked and shared. Could I please have a read? Yeah, that's nice. Sharing is caring. It's good. It gets us out there. It gives everyone an opportunity to have a read. Okay. So first card that's come out for you, darling, is forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is huge. As soon as I saw your name, my stomach went like into knots, like anxiety, quite nervous. And a lot of that I feel, I just feel you're having a lot of tummy issues at the moment. And I believe that a lot of it has come from repressed emotion. So I still think you're holding on to some grief from the past. And I can say that forgiveness is huge, babe. So we forgive people not for them, but for our own personal self-growth and for our own mental health and for our own well-being. But forgiveness, like most things, comes in 3 parts, okay? So I'll just run down and give you a little bit of an explanation. So say, for example, Trace, you and I are watching a movie and I'm cackling. I think it's hilarious. You don't think it's so funny, right? It's the same situation. We just have different perspectives, okay? And that's exactly the same with every situation in life. People don't have to have the same perspective as us because they have a different upbringing and they have different conformance to what we have, okay? So their belief system can be very different from ours. So a lot of the time people don't even know that they're affecting us or hurting us because that's just their normal and they presume that everybody's normal is the same, okay? So a lot of the time, the same situation, but people don't see it the same. So we kind of have to look at that and understand why people treat us the way they do. Half the time they don't even know that they're being mean or that they've hurt our feelings. So we don't have to like people's behaviour, but we just have to understand it. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part is looking at the lessons that this situation may have taught us. And I work recently with a lot of ladies, and not just ladies, but a lot of people that have gone through domestic violence and things like that, and they kind of blame themselves, that's all I deserve. It's been my whole life. But I just need them to look at it differently, is to say, so what's it taught you? It's taught you strength. It's taught you what you don't want in a relationship. It's taught you how to say no when you need to. It's taught you how to look at patterns in people and relationships, things like that. So the second part is looking at the lessons that we're supposed to be learning from these experiences, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. And once you've learned that, that's when you can say, I forgive you because I'm learning the lesson, right? And that's when you can start to move on. The third and the final most important part of forgiveness is actually forgiving yourself, okay? So, things like I forgive myself for allowing you to treat me poorly for so long and not doing anything about it. Or I forgive myself for seeing red flags and not acting on that. All right, so this is huge for you, honey. I think once you can start acknowledging and releasing some of these repressed emotions that you're having about your past, your tummy issues will go away. And I think your decision making will change as well and just kind of flow a lot easier. Okay, bottom of the deck for you is, again, it's fertility. Sorry, I have my deck upside down, but it's fertility. So this is giving you the opportunity to have like a clean slate, a new beginning for you. But I do believe that forgiveness is huge for you at the moment. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you. Great clarification.
Yeah. Tina Claire. Hey, beautiful ladies. I need some advice.
Tina. You guys, yes. Thank you,
yes,
Tina.
We do. Yeah, we do. We're all right.
Us old ducks are rocking it.
I feel old lately, let me tell you. I feel old. Oh. Someone called me middle-aged the other day and I went, oh, actually, no, you're right. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I am middle-aged. Anyway, all right, let's have a look at career, love, life. First thing that's come out is home. So but I don't think there's issues in the home, but I just feel like it's not settled and it's not as comfortable as it should be or as it usually is. Just know that home is really important to you and your home life is really important to you. And again, you've got manifesting with that as well. So manifesting, it's all about believing what you want to have, believing that you're worthy enough to have it, and living like it's already there. So if you want changes in your love life, you kind of have to start doing things a little bit differently. Think of the person that you want in your life or the relationship that you would like to have. Believe that you're worthy of having that relationship or that person, and then start acting like it's already happening. Okay, that's the biggest part of manifesting. Now, as far as work goes, I see movement again. So I'm not sure if you're working at the moment or whether you're looking for a change of work, but I see that it's, so my cards are upside down, sorry. So the first one, look, this is finding, but this came with it. So it's finding your career. So I do see big changes in work, but I feel like this is something completely out the box, like that you would never even imagine yourself working as or doing. But with those changes comes prosperity and security. So yeah, if you want your love life to change, honey, you have to start thinking differently. Start believing that you're worthy of love, and that you can attract the person into your life that you want to have, and your career is definitely on the move as well. So I hope that helps you.
Beautiful.
I'm going to get another deck now.
Of course you are.
Just because I can.
Of
So this
course.
is the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, hi there. For message for me, I'd love a card. Of course you can. Okay, just let me give them a bit of a shuffle. Okay, cards of guidance, please. Messages. All right. First one is, well, that's not bad. The glare's not too bad. It's the observer. So it's about looking at the bigger picture. I kind of feel like you're a bit stuck in the moment, but seeing the bigger picture, you can start setting goals and start seeing a way to get to where you need to be. And this has also come with it, which is time for a nap. So that's about taking a step back and looking at things with a different perspective, looking at ways that you can make the bigger picture come to fruition. I just kind of feel that you're a bit down on yourself at the moment, but I need you to know that you do have that inner strength and courage for you to drive you forward and to take you to the distance of where you need to go. But look, massive changes are in the wind for you. So just know that everything that you're trying to manifest is on its way. And then bottom of the deck, which I believe is just as important as what flies out, is chaos and conflict. Now, this has actually come out upside down, but I just wanted to show you the picture first. So when it comes out like that, it means it is the end of chaos and conflict. All right. So just know that you've got it in you to go to the distance to make all of these things happen. I just think you need to take a step back and look at things a bit differently. I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next we have Sharon.
Sharon, do I need to change jobs? Also, will my new business get better, or how can I make it get better? Thank you. Okay, cards of guidance on business. We'll start with business first. Oh, look, again, let's go the distance. So, yes, this is the business will get better. I kind of think you have to do things your own way. I'm not sure if you're trying to follow in someone else's footsteps or trying to do things the way someone else is doing it, like it's worked for them, so you're going to give that a crack. But it's about you. Your business is all about yourself, and it's got to be made personal by you. You've got to do things your own way. You are the business. So it's about you almost. I feel like it's about you selling yourself and standing up and being the face and doing things your own way. I mean, it's great to get ideas from other people, but this has got to be your own. You've got to do things your own way. Look at that. It says regeneration. So even if things are a little bit hard at the moment, just know that they are going to get better. Things are going to get a bit easier. I see lots of packages online. So I don't know what your business is, but I do see lots of packages being sent out, being purchased online actually, and being sent out. So if you haven't taken your business online, I think being online is going to be a big part of the business for you. As far as your job goes, I don't see you staying in this job for very long. I don't think you're going to need it. I think the business is going to give you enough. I think you're going to be busy enough with work. I think it's going to pick up within the next couple of months. But I honestly don't see you being at your job for very long. I really don't. So as I was shuffling, that fell out. This business is your why. This is about you doing what you need to do to get to where you need to be. This business is you. I don't think you need your job. Be there very long anyway. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next, we have those that have shared. Thank you very much.
Hi, Tracey. I had a dream about a man giving me a ring. Doesn't mean I'm going to meet someone soon. Dreams are funny. Dreams are funny. They're not always literal like that. They're not. They can be messages. They can be messages from your guides. They can be messages from loved ones. They can be dreams are funny. They could be fear-based dreams. I actually feel like you've been thinking of being in a relationship, and I almost feel like you're sitting on the couch watching nothing but rom-coms, you know what I mean? Wishing that was your life almost. So I think that you're manifesting even while you're sleeping. I do, however, now I did shuffle that and put it back in. Now it says regeneration. So just know that things are going to get better in the love life part of your life. All right, let's just see if I just asked a question. Does the dream mean that you're going to get a ring, and does it mean that someone's in your life? Let's have a look. Cards of guidance, please, for Mila. Thank you. So this is upside down, and it says between worlds, which means you have clarity. So I'm going to say yes. If that's what you're trying to manifest, then whatever you're doing is working, because you've got changes in the wind as well. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to say these are all very positive cards. And if that's something that you really want, then you're already trying to manifest it, even without knowing it. Again, we've got to be careful what we wish for, right? But I dare say that this dream is a very positive step in the right direction for your love life. I hope that helps.
Awesome. Next we have my angel. Can you call me?
If I see my male friend again. I'm going to say yes, but it's going to be very different this time. I kind of feel like I almost feel like these are both different people. I feel really different. It's like they're not going to as much as you want it and as much as you can envision how it's going to turn out. It's not going to be like that, but that's okay. I just feel you're going to feel very differently. I almost feel like you've outgrown him, if that makes sense. That's just what I'm feeling. But I'll definitely pull you some cards. So this is coming upside down. So when this is up the right way, milk and honey represents a happy household, domestic harmony, things like that. So as much as you want this, it's going to feel different, and that's okay. I kind of think that that friendship served its purpose. Oh, and they flew out, so I'll have them as well. Thank you very much. So that absolutely flew, and it's mending, and it's peace. So I think that whatever this situation is with this person, when you do meet up again, because I do see you meeting up again, I just feel like you'll be at peace with it being different and with it being not the same. Yeah, I kind of think I just don't want you to be disappointed, but it's not going to be the same. I think you'll still keep in touch as friends, but yeah, I think that's all as it is. I just feel like it's more of a brother-sister type of relationship now. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I just tell what I see, and what I feel. D shared. Hi, will hubby get a job soon and finally move down to me, please, and our new home? I'm going to say yes straight away, but it's not the type of work that he normally does. I think he gets a job, like a filler job, where it's just a job for now, but I actually think he's really going to like it, and I think I can see him there long term. I can smell dirt. So it's outside. I don't know if it's on like a building site or something like that, or I see lots of big trucks. So I don't know if he'll be driving a truck, but yeah, I smell fresh ground like being dug, and I can hear big trucks and tractors and those big diggers. So I don't know if that's what he does normally, but that's kind of what I'm seeing for him at the moment. And the first card is the tribe. So this is about finding, your tribe, and it's about your family. So that's just confirmation for me that yous will be together a lot sooner than you think, actually. A lot sooner than you think. Now, this card's come out quite a lot tonight, and it's going the distance. So it's about making the effort, getting you to where you need to be. It's having that strength, courage, and commitment to get you to where you need to go. So I'm going to say yes to all of those things. Yes, he will get a job. Again, I don't think it's his norm, but I think it's going to be long-term for him. I think he's going to be quite surprised and actually really like this new role. Definitely going to bring us closer together, and that he'll be moving down with you. I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next we have
Emily May.
Emily May.
Any messages coming in from a friend that recently left us? I've been feeling like he's sending us messages, but I don't know what they are. I feel like he isn't at peace. Yeah. It was kind of very...
Male.
Yeah. I do have a very masculine energy about it, and I think it was a really I just see, I can just hear like it was so tragic, gone too soon and not meant to be. I almost feel like this was it was like a cry for help, but it was an accident as well. I don't think it was meant to end up. I don't think this was the outcome that was wanted. Not as far as he's at peace, I believe the minute we pass and we cross over and go into other dimensions, that we go into a healing hospital where he can start to heal his soul, and where he can repent and make up for lessons learned and things like that. So I do believe he's at peace. I believe once we pass over, we let go of all human emotion and things like guilt and remorse and things like that are pretty much gone because they don't have need for it over there. That's like a human trait. So I don't believe that the soul carries on those feelings. I do believe that once they heal, that then he's going to come back to you a lot. This is upside down, and it's time to go, which means he's not going anywhere. He's always going to be with you. I feel issues with the chest, so I don't know if you had issues breathing. It was quite sudden. But I'm feeling a lot of pressure on my chest. So this has come out next, which has come to the edge. So it was about him taking risks, and I just don't think that was the outcome that was meant to happen, if that makes sense.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just know that he's going to keep coming back. It's like you're not going to be able to get rid of him. He's going to be with you always. I hope that helps and gives you a bit of comfort.
Okay, next we have Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. Hello. Any guidance around our house and parents desperately need some guidance from Spirit World? All right, card of guidance for Lauren.
Let's see what Tracey can pull out of the magic bag for you.
So I actually know Lauren quite well.
I gathered that.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely, lovely lady. Know her quite well. So as far as spirit goes, you have higher power with your honey. I just feel you need to accept what you're receiving, because you're getting all of these messages. You've got all of this intuition coming through. You already know your answers. I just need you to believe what you're receiving and accept what you're receiving. You already know your answers, Lauren. Now, as far as the house goes, I can see lots of renovations going on, but I almost feel like it's getting ready to sell. So I'm not sure if you're going to sell the house or if that's something you've been thinking about, but I do actually see a for sale sign at the front. And if that's the case, it's going to sell really quickly. I just think you've got a bit of what I think I think you'll fix it up and fix what needs to be done, and then I think you're just going to kind of get rid of it. Bottom of the deck for you, Lauren, is poised. So it's about you standing up, owning it. I think it's about you owning yourself and owning your true talents and your gifts and using them to the best of your advantage. I really think you've got to stop, I'm going to say, playing around. You've got to start taking this seriously and start really believing what you're receiving, because you already know your answers. You already know them. Other night to you, Lauren. You watch, I'll get a message as soon as we finish the show. She'll be on the phone, I bet you.
Well, we've still got about 10 more minutes.
That's okay with me. Belinda. No, that's cool. Hello, all.
How are you, Bill?
So if it's not too late, could I have a reading, please? I'm new
It's
to this.
never too late for you, Bill.
I know, and I love newbies. I love it because it's, I don't know, there's just something about reading people's energy. I get a kick out of it. I love it. Belinda's energy is really nice. I can feel that she's such a lovely lady. She's such a carer. She's such a giver. She never really does anything for herself. So this is kind of big for her. Even just hopping on and going, oh, it's my turn. Because Belinda never believes it's her turn because she's too busy giving it to everybody else. All right. So, Belinda, cards for you, my love. Okay. First one. Oh, now I've put that in and shuffled it 100 times, but it says come to the edge. So this, again, it's about taking risks. It's about getting out of your comfort zone. I kind of feel you dancing a little bit at the edge, but you're just not quite ready to take that next step out of your comfort zone. I actually think it's really important for you to do so, because this has come with it. This is new life. And I think you're at that time in your life now where you've kind of given enough to everybody else and it's your time to shine. And I really want you to start focusing on you and focusing on what you want, what you need, what you desire, and just start putting yourself first. I do see lots of travel for you. I know not at the moment with everything in lockdown, but I do see little trips once borders and stuff open again. I see you traveling a bit. I don't know if you've got family or someone overseas, but I can see planes as well. So that'll be end of 2023. But I do feel like there's almost like a big world trip for you, like heaps of traveling. I just think you're going to spread your wings and go. So bottom of the deck is Treasure Island. Excuse me. So this again is all about happy endings. It's about getting the rewards that you want. It's about all of your wants coming into fruition because you've planted that seed. Treasure Island's lovely. It's like a happy ending. So I hope that helps you. See, my phone's going crazy. I'm going to turn it off.
Already. Another 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
I promise I'll get to you. I promise. Oh, Natalie. Would absolutely love a reading. Is this guy in my building interested in me, and is he single? Will he pursue me? Please and thank you. Very interested in you. Not real sure that he's single, though. I mean, he's not married. He's not. I'm going to say she's more committed than he is. Yeah. I do think he will pursue you, though. Honestly, I think he will. Because I can see the way he looks at you from afar. He's dead keen. But I'll pull you some cards. Oh, look at that. It says the fates. I think this is meant to, yeah, regardless of whether or not he's in a relationship, I don't think it's going to matter because I do feel that you two will be together. whether that's right or wrong, or who knows. But higher powers come out again. So it's almost with fated. It's almost like this is destined to be. Sorry, that glare is absolutely terrible. But yeah, I do feel that he will pursue you. I do feel that this is kind of meant to be. Do I see it as a long-term thing? Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do. So I hope that's given you some clarity, some answers.
Okay, we're going to do one more after this, guys, then we're going to wind it up.
Evening, can you feel anything for me? I can, but I've got to go in this deck. Cards of guidance, please. Cards of guidance. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the Chariot, so this is fast moving. I kind of feel like that's your life at the moment. Like everything's falling into place and it's just going bam, 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 bam. They show me dominoes, like the domino effect. One domino falls and they all fall. I kind of feel everything's just working for you at the moment, which is great. Bottom of the deck is the Death card, which I love this so much. This is the end of any shitty situation in your life, really, and the beginning of something new, something exciting. Again, it's fast moving, and I just feel you've got all your ducks in a row and everything's going to start falling into place for you really quickly if it hasn't already. I'll just go bottom of the deck. So this is all about relationships. This is about moving forward really quickly in relationships. Excuse me. If you haven't, or if you're not in a relationship already, you soon will be. If you are, though, in a relationship, however, I do feel like you're kind of going to rekindle and get back together and almost go to the next step. Yeah, the Cladau ring is, especially when it's up the right way, represents marriages and happy relationships and things like that. So if you're not in one, you will be soon. But if you are, he's about to go to the next level. So I hope that helps. Oh, special anniversary today. Okay. And we're having a real issue.
Our final one is bingo. Who have we got?
Shiloh. Oh, look at the horse. Can I please have one? What, a horse?
Charging into that last reading.
All right. Cards of guidance for Shiloh. Let's see what's going on. All right. I have manifesting. So everything that you're working towards is about to come to fruition. Oh, I love you too, babe. Again, it's about this worth. You get so far in manifesting and then you doubt yourself. And this is what's holding you back. I really need you to start believing in everything that you're trying to manifest. I need you to believe that you're worthy of it. I think that's the only thing that's holding you back is your self-worth. Again, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the power card. It's about taking back your power. It's about knowing who you are, really owning it and just standing up and being your true self. Take back your power. All right, bottom of the deck, please. Okay, this is spring equinox. So something really important is coming around the corner for you. End of September, beginning of October, I'm going to say. It's to do with money. They're showing me dollar coins. So I don't know if it's a change in work or a promotion, something like that. But yeah, something really good's coming for you, September, October. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense, because I just show you what I see, or I tell you what I see. Doesn't always make sense to me. Cool.
Right, so that's us for this evening. So thank Tracey from Oracle Room, guys. And we will be back again next Thursday. Yes, Thursday.
Beautiful.
So we had Sharon up earlier. So that's Shaz Cini. So you can follow her on Facebook also. And you can also find me on Angel TraShell Psychic Medium. And we look forward to seeing you all again on Tuesday, then again on Thursday. It'll be 8 o'clock right the way through winter. And then as it gets into the warmer months, we will be going back to the 9 o'clock slot as it gets into daylight savings. So everybody stay safe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you all. And we see you all next week. Good night.
Bye.
Love you all.